Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama. Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Shri Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama. Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama, Sita Rama. Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Shri Rama Sitaram, Sitaram.
We missed you last week.
Seems like I didn't get attacked last week. I didn't get attacked last week by the colors, so. I'm not sad, I missed.
Oh, we saw that.
Just not after I heard that.
I'm glad we found you.
Just at the end. Good, yeah. Zeb, do you want to play next?
Sure.
Zeb's also back, yay!
Yay!
Our friend Andre is also back, yay!
Yay!
Yeah, we're happy to have our friends. More friends, meaning more friends.
I know.
Quite a while since I sat here.
Let's see if I can turn the light on behind you.
And I don't know.
Let's see. So just don't mind me.
This like what? But somebody told me you can make
It's just like your shell.
There's a push button right down there.
Oh, this
Oh,
one.
good.
Oh,
Okay.
easy button. Yeah, it's like more of a worm line.
Now we have mood.
I need like more lights. Like over the ones that are like.
Check 1, 2. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Together. Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One more time, as sweetly, as meditatively as you can. Haribol.
Is this so good? Oh, okay. You already know. Will you come sit over here with me? Okay, because I can't see you. Don't go big in a corner. You're here, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Can't see you back there. I'm third spot. It's
You
good.
didn't want the camera pointing at just him the whole time?
Yeah.
It has been done, but I could change it.
Just you. Spotlight. Spotlight you. Personally. Close up. Someone get a close up. Of Andre. No? Sorry, King Street. I don't know. Harsh Prabhu's gonna come maybe sing with us, maybe. We'll see if he's done. So, Harpal, welcome everyone. I'm so glad we're here together. I know I always say this every Thursday, but I'm just so grateful that we get to be here in this moment, in this place, in this space tonight, chanting all together. So what a blessing to be here. So just so grateful that we all have made the effort to come here and spend our time here. So we could be doing anything else, right? But we chose to, hey, come to Kirtan tonight. So beautiful. So yeah, let's keep chanting. Can you have my water, please? It's right behind you. Thanks. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare One last time, just our voices. Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki Jai. Shri Radha ki Jai. Sankirtan ki Jai. Kirtan Center 2026 ki Jai. You carried it.
I was like, what's happening?
So beautiful. Okay, so what do you think, Mukunda? Do you think it's time for the Bhakti Bites? You have to be enthusiastic, like, yes, it is time for the Bhakti Bites. Yes, please. Okay, let's do it. We have a new segment. It's an old news segment. We're just gonna have, well, once a month or so, we want to try to have just a short talk. We're calling it Bhakti Bites, so it's like something from Bhakti philosophy or Bhakti wisdom text, but just like a short little hello. So Mukunda Leela's gonna lead it, or Mukunda, the second, Mukunda Jr. Sorry, it's really hard for me. I'm still working on it. Mukunda Das. Should we just call you Mukunda Prabhu Das? It's called anything Prabhu. Mukunda Mike. That's a good one.
All right. Hare Krishna. Okay, so I didn't know I was doing this until yesterday. The administrative team sort of met, and Radha, our friend Radha, was going to be doing this tonight, but her daughter is sick, so you get me. But pray for baby Prema so that she gets well soon and that Radha does not get overly sick as well, because she has a retreat coming up. Okay, so Bhakti Bites. We're just going to be diving into a wisdom text. We've decided to start with the Bhagavad Gita, and we're just going to be looking at selected verses. There's considered to be, imagine this, 108 prominent verses in the Bhagavad Gita, and we're going to be working our way through those. Short little talk on that, and trying to take these verses and make them, relevant to our modern lives. It's really taking these ancient wisdom texts and trying to apply it to, what we all go through every day, in the material world, trying to balance material and spiritual. How can we apply this ancient wisdom, spoken over 5,000 years ago, to what we do as doctors, lawyers, teachers, mothers, fathers, sons, husbands, wives, friends, etc. So, little backstory. Bhagavad Gita literally means the Song of God. This is an exchange that was spoken between Arjuna and Krishna. They were best friends, but Krishna was also the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And so, there was this really unique relationship because Arjuna related to him as a friend. And, that's one of the wonderful things about Bhakti in general is we have a very personal conception of the Supreme where we can really interact in ways like we interact with other people because that's what Krishna is. And so they're at this battle, this huge battle between friends and relatives. And Arjuna was looking around and seeing, family, friends, teachers, loved ones on both sides. And he was feeling torn because his duty told him he had to fight. But his heart was telling him, I don't want to. And for many, many very, very valid reasons, such as, I don't want to kill people in my family. And so obviously, if you're presented with this kind of dilemma, you find yourself a little bit wrapped. And that brings us to the verse we're going to talk about today. So we're going to take a look at verse 2.7. And I'll just do the English translation. So this is Arjuna speaking to Krishna, and he says, "Now I am confused about my duty and have lost all composure because of weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me clearly what is best for me. Now I am your disciple, a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me." And like with every ancient wisdom text, there's so much in such short spaces. When I saw that this was the verse that I was going to be talking about today, I was almost like, what to talk about? There's so many things, and I want to keep this brief so that we're not here all night talking about one verse, which we could. But I wanted to focus on this idea of humility, because I think that's one of the characteristics that Arjuna is really manifesting here. And I was thinking about, how humility really, when we understand it, works for us in our lives. For the longest time in my life, I used to think about humility as being kind of weak, kind of backing down, not standing up for yourself, thinking less of yourself, focusing on your flaws, trying to point out all the things that are wrong, not letting yourself get puffed up in any way. And, that last part sounds like a good thing, but, humility is really not about trying to bring ourselves down. Humility is really about being honest with ourselves about where we are and what we're supposed to be doing. So, like on one level, Arjuna was supposed to be fighting. That was his duty. That's what Krishna wanted him to do. His heart and everything else was telling him to go in another direction. And many people would have said, like, Arjuna, you're right, don't fight, just go, become a monk somewhere, try to forge peace here. But that isn't what he was supposed to do. And so for him, humility was actually picking up his sword and going to battle. And that's not normally what we think of as, being humility. Humility can be bold. Humility can be standing up for yourself. Humility can be extending yourself beyond what you normally feel comfortable doing if it's for the right motivation. Standing up for myself, extending myself, trying to do something great, that can also be ego-driven. So, one of the tricky things about this bhakti path is that, it's really dangerous to judge other people because one action can look like aggression, ego, pride, but because of the consciousness it's being done in, it's actually humility, surrender, acceptance. So one of the things that, a couple thoughts that I had on this, one comes from the Chaitanya Charitamrita, another wisdom text, and it just says the complete path of Bhakti Yoga is based on the process of becoming humble and submissive. That's a pretty big statement. I mean, it seems to cover quite a bit of ground. And I was thinking about how, like in my own life, when I think I'm right, and
Just goes to the sun.
thank you, thank you, class over. No, yeah, but I mean, I think about how many times I think I'm right, and it's really not important on whether or not I am. But when I start really, I'm right, I'm smart, I'm capable, I know what I'm doing. If you were noticing, every single one of those sentences started with I. And I'm putting myself at the center of what I'm thinking, which means I'm putting myself at the center of what I'm doing. And so even if I'm doing something that on the surface looks good or kind or generous or nice, when I'm doing it for that I, that's selfish. When I'm doing it for that I, I'm feeding my kind of false ego. When I'm able to step back and say, I don't know, doors open. I can learn, I can grow, I can connect, I can love. Great things happen when I step back and say, I'm not the center, I don't know. I'm married, I get a lot of chances to practice. Sorry, I thought I knew, but I don't. And it's really interesting because, you know, I can tell where I am by how much I feel a little bit of a sting when I'm wrong. You know, when I'm corrected, that should be a good thing. Like, I mean, if I'm really trying to grow as a person, if someone corrects me, it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I should say thank you. Unfortunately, more often than not, I start to, you know, I want to dig my heels in and I'm right and I'm going to prove that. I get ego, I get upset, I get frustrated, and then like Arjuna, I get bewildered. You know, that when I get angry, I don't think straight. When I focus on self, I think on self. So one short little kind of mental exercise I want you to share in with me, and then I'll see if there's any questions, because like I said, I do want to keep this a brief thing, but I just want you to take a moment, and I want you to ask yourselves, like, what are 3 things about yourself, or 3 ways that you want other people to see you like, or see you as? So just take a moment and think about what are some ways that you want other people to see you. Okay. Now I want you to take a second and then, why? Those things that you thought of, why do you want other people to see you in that way? Take a moment and think on that. I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but when I'm not cleaning toilets here, I'm a teacher. So I talk and then I ask questions. So does anybody have a reflection about question 1 to question 2? Yeah.
I think it's because we want to see other people that way.
Okay. Yeah.
I think because everyone wants to be loved and they feel if they're seen in a certain way, that's when they'll be accepted, and that's what people want. But to some degree, I also believe that we ourselves are like on that process and journey of like figuring out who we don't really know ourselves. So how can we expect someone else to even know of it? Part of us is so difficult. That's how I.
Anyone else have a reflection from just asking yourself those two seemingly simple questions? I know Aaron and I one time did an online humility workshop and some of these exercises, and I mean, humility is a wonderful, valuable process, but it can leave you feeling smashed a little bit. You know, sometimes. Yeah, I think that's a fair word.
Yes.
So, you know, we have this moment then to bring it back to the text. You know, Arjuna is in the midst of this. Arjuna is bewildered, and Arjuna basically says to Krishna, which is probably the best source to go to if you're not sure what to do. You know, I am bewildered. I surrender. Tell me what to do. And in that moment of humility, Arjuna opens himself up to everything that he needs. All the answers, all the things, all the stuff he couldn't process, understand, work through, get through on his own. Just that simple, I don't know what to do. You know better. Opened up everything and allowed him to truly find fulfillment because he was truly doing what he was meant to. So that ends the not prepared talk that I had. Does anybody have any questions?
Or comments? Just something I want to share.
Work on more like as if you're like my students, and then I stop talking. I say, "Does anyone have any questions?" It's normally, "Can I go to the bathroom?" So I mean, you can just go. But yeah, questions, comments, critiques.
Like, what do you think, like, if you're looking at life from a certain lens?
We cannot hear you.
Oh, if you're looking at life from like a certain lens, what do you think would be like the battle point or like the armory in a way, like the bastion that prevents the attribute from being able to take hold? Like, would it be like, even if it's good, like humility needs to overcome or stand in stability, resistance to, in order to thrive or be recognized?
So if I'm hearing what you're asking correctly, you're kind of wondering like what kind of trait or characteristic, like do we want to manifest to really guard ourselves or build ourselves up to deal with the world? Does that sound kind of like what you're?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, I mean, humility is foundational to that. But I really think that probably at its essence, at its heart, at its root, like just the desire to go deeper. Like that kind of true sincerity and that desire to go deeper will like allow us to tackle all of those other things. I mean, you know, when push comes to shove, we really only do what we want to do. You know, I mean, sometimes we do something because there's a certain consequence, but you know, at its essence, we're doing that because we want to avoid that. We do what we want to do. Always. That's just part of being in material nature. And so it's a matter of trying to align what we want with what's best. And so always having that desire to go further, to dive deeper, to open up more, to become more honest, to become more loving, to become more humble. Whatever trait it is, like whatever we think we need in that time, there's that desire to go deeper, I think can really be, I don't know if that's the best, but something really important for helping us grow and for protecting us from all the different things in our lives that can like break us down and make things feel like a struggle.
I had a question of feedback, like you were mentioning that, I mean, no one likes getting a lot of feedback, right? So, at least I mean, initially if people give me like a bit of feedback, I'm fine, but sometimes when the feedback hits a point, then it's really hard to be humble. I mean, and even if you try to be humble, it's really like artificial. So, I mean, should we even try to be humble after a certain extent, or should we just tell the person like, I mean, enough feedback, I want to do it my way?
Sure. No, That's a really good question. And like most great questions, I think the answer is it depends. So I mean, obviously, we want to become humble, and it can be really instructive to be in those moments and to just sort of tolerate, to try to think like, what can I take from this? What good is there in what's being said? But we also have to be mindful and self-caring. And so if we're finding ourselves in any situation, I think, where what someone's saying or doing is genuinely making us uncomfortable or genuinely harmful to us in some kind of mental or emotional way, we need to, and that's part of humility, stand up for ourselves, because humility is kind of doing what's best for us at all times. So I think that in some situations, yeah, it's probably best to politely say like, thank you for that, but I don't want any more feedback, or to walk away from it, or to distance yourself. So I do think that, just by what humility really is, listening can be humility, but also standing up and saying, no, this is not acceptable, especially if that's not in our nature, to be more assertive. That's humility.
Just to add what Suraj was saying, like what he was facing, I think is a very common thing everyone faces. But if somebody is coming, it really depends on the intention of the person who is coming to you and giving that advice. Because if he truly has that intention of helping you, if he really wants to help you, you can make sense of that. But when somebody is coming from an ego point, from that ego space, where he, more than trying to correct, uplift you, he wants to, it's like an ego thing. So when you can discern that, you can stay away and like set a boundary.
Oh, yeah,
It's difficult, but
it's definitely easier. Like when we know someone has our best interests at heart, it's definitely easier to
you can
accept
take
what they say. Sure, yeah, of course. Sure.
With humility, listening is vulnerability. To be able to sit back and listen to someone, taking feedback, getting criticism, you have to look at it with a wide open gaze, that they are allowed to express themselves in that moment, not to be offended, and opening your heart, because we all have a story. We are all individuals. We all come from different backgrounds. And one of the things we need to do is accept that we're all different, but we are all from where? From Krishna. We all belong to Krishna. We're all the same. And that's just the hardest thing is to do, is to be vulnerable, to accept and know that we're all trying to figure it out. We're not perfect beings. We're all individuals trying to get somewhere. And that's the journey. We're all in the sea, like Arjuna. It's like, oh my God, I have to kill my guru. I have to kill my family. Krishna, I can't do this. Oh no, you have a purpose. We all have a purpose. And that's the hard thing to understand. Our purpose is divine. So I see it, the vulnerability.
Yeah.
I can wait. Oh, okay. Yes. It was really interesting, the 3 questions, because I've recently, I'm in a new phase of my life, being a new grandmother, and taking care of my granddaughter. And so the 3 questions were all about like how I want to be. I want to be those 3 things so that I can help her be those 3 things. So it was just interesting to put it, it felt sweet.
Oh, definitely. I mean, yeah, when what we want is in alignment with what's best, that's smooth sailing, at that point. But when there's that disconnect, or when we want to do something that the world perceives as good, but when we really examine it, we know deep down we're doing it for a different reason, then that internal conflict can really eat us up. But yeah, no, when they're every gear is thinking, that is sweet's a good word to put it. Yeah.
this is just for some levity. There's a whole song, I think it's more of a Caucasian thing, how we make fun of how we cannot be humble. It's called, "Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble." And that's how much we struggle with this idea of humility. So there's a silly song written about just this fact. And I just wanted to throw that out for some levity.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that's a great point to make. I mean, you know, I have struggled with humility for my entire existence. And, you know, I think, you know, I don't want to speak for anyone else, but I have met many, many people who are also struggling with that. So, you know, when we talk about some of these things that we're trying to do on this journey, it can be really easy to say like, oh, I'm failing, I'm falling short, I'm terrible. Especially when, you know, you're in a practice that has such pretty high standards. You know, it's really easy to think about how, you know, far from the mark we sometimes, you know, shoot. But, you know, it's that, you know, going back to one of the earlier questions, you know, that desire to keep moving forward and recognizing that we're all kind of in the same boat is actually really comforting. It's not like we're like this island of misfit toys. We're all, you know, spirit souls on this journey, and we push and we pull each other along as we go. So, I mean, it's definitely a collaborative thing. I mean, this process is so much easier in the company of others.
I just have to add one more thing.
Definitely.
I was really struggling, I think it was back in 2016 actually, and I was really struggling with like, how can you be humble and still be self-assured and confident? Because I really felt like it was good to be confident. And a 16-year-old, Louise, if you remember when Louise used to come here, 16 years old at the time, and she looked at me, she goes, "It's humble because you don't think you're better than anyone else." I was like, oh my God, the wisdom from, I was just like, I was blown away. It was like, that's the difference. And I was like, yeah, please.
Motivation, intention is more important than what we're doing, how it looks to other people, you know, why we're doing it. So, all right, well, thank you very much for listening. Thank you for sharing and contributing. Do we have someone lined up to do the sugar bears?
No, or Andre's gonna.
Excellent.
We get the sheets. What are you gonna do for the sheets?
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave it. Cheat. Thank you. Oh yes, hello.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Raja Shri Nashikadev ki jai. Right. Shri Bhakti Prahlad ki jai. Jaya Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Gauda Pragananda.
Thank you. So, thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your energy and your voices tonight. So, right before we have dinner, I just wanted to make sure we couple announcements and welcome the newcomers. So, is anyone here for the first time? We did. I think we had one friend here, but okay. So, no one's here for the first time. All right, next week we're celebrating March birthdays. So if anyone has a March birthday that I don't know about, please let me know. And if you know of someone that has a March birthday who's not saying, tell me, I need to know. I do have a birthday list, so if you would like me to put you on the list, I have a list, and we would love to celebrate your birthday during the month of your birthday, so please let me know. Other like kind of housekeeping stuff, if you're not on the WhatsApp group for the Kirtan Center and you'd like to be, I know WhatsApp groups, there might be a lot in your life, but our WhatsApp group is really great, and it's just admin only, so we just post stuff that is happening. So if you're not on that, please let me know. I can add you, or anyone that's on it can add you. I opened it up so that like whoever, if you have a friend or whatever, please, or someone here that you know that maybe I don't talk to every day, please add them. What else did I want to say? Krishna reading group this Saturday is restarting, and that's at 11:30? 11, okay. 11, chapter 8 or something? Or something like that. I thought I saw something about chapter 8. Anyway, Krishna reading book on Saturday, and then, and I wanted to announce our friend, Tom Essick. Where did he go?
Right here.
Oh, there he is, right there. You were sitting there.
Want me to say it?
And then, yes, why don't you announce your special
Okay.
special
You've
thing?
already seen Something Divine, my movie, but March 29th, the movie's playing at the Lindsay in Sewickley, which is a whole other experience. It's a beautiful theater. It's giant screen, sound system. It's amazing. But what's celebrating that day is March 27th, that Friday. The film finally goes out worldwide on Amazon, Apple TV, Roku. It's in the library system around the world. And at the end of May, it goes out to Tubi, YouTube TV, which the movie, if you don't know anything about it, basically what Mukunda Das was talking about, all this philosophy is built into a movie. And if you want to chant, you can chant, because there's a lot of kirtan in it. And I'll just tell you a story about being in Philadelphia and doing a private showing there. Everyone started doing the Hanuman Chalisa that's in the movie. And it was really amazing, and I would love people to come who know how to chant, just sit there and watch the movie while Hare Krishna is going on, just come and do it. It's a 169-seat theater, it's beautiful, and it's a different experience. I had the movie in the AMC theater in LA. I was like, whoa, what an experience to see this beautiful philosophy in a film. Thank you. So March 29th, 1 p.m., it's free. All you have to do is just RSVP to the Lindsay Theater in Sewickley. It's right in town.
Thank you.
And
There's a Q&A with the filmmaker immediately after.
my Q&As are not your typical like, oh, I made this movie. No, it's pour your heart out, because I will share, and people do, and it's been very cathartic and wonderful experiences. And there's sometimes I'm sitting after a showing for 2 hours talking to people. So it's not your typical documentary.
It's something divine.
It is something. You're not the body, not the mind, you're something divine. And that's right. Thank you.
We're so happy for you.
Thank you.
We're so excited for you, and this is so cool. So anyway, I'm gonna post this, I'll post it on, I can even take a picture, but I'll just hang it up on the bulletin board. But you can take a picture of it if you want, so you have all the info.
Links will be going up on the Facebook page and WhatsApp group, so.
Right. Righty. All right, so that's all. Plus you're out. Let's have Prashad.
Very good. I was back-to-back meetings. Just to say, virtual meetings all day.
Did you stop it? Oh, can you stop it for me?
Oh, it's just that.